Hey YouTube, what's good? It's your boy the American African. Since for the past 2 days, I've just been thinking about breaking my fast. I won't say I'm hungry. I won't say my body needs food, but it might partially be a little bit of both. I think I'm missing something, like some sort of nutrient or something. I don't really know what it is. At the same time, another point is that at this time of the year, I usually do get tired of fasting. Definitely by June, I'm like out of it. Like right before summer starts, there's no more fasting for me until the end of the summer, usually, in fall. So this is kind of a segue, right? But the plan is this. Kind of like put my money where my mouth is. Not really trying to prove anything to anyone, but kind of just really trying to help people. I always felt like I wanted to give back to humanity in whatever way I can. And maybe obesity is that way. I don't know. But, I posted my last 2 videos about tips on how to lose 10 to 30 pounds in a month and tools to use 10 to 30 pounds in a month. And now I'm going to show it. I'm going to weigh myself every day. I'm going to use all my measurements, and I'm going to post daily showing my progress. There may be a day where I don't post. It's not because I quit. It will only be because it was a busy day or something of that nature. But other than that, I'll weigh myself. I'll measure myself. I'll track my calories and macros. I'll track my steps in any fitness that I do. I'll post it all. You'll see a weight loss. Today I weigh in at 266 pounds and some change. By the end of this, which would be around June 10th. Today's May 10th, 2022. Around June 10th, 2022. Or maybe that'll be like June 9th. I don't know how to do math. Or June 11th. I don't know. I will weigh 236 pounds. Okay? Give or take, It's not an exact science. But it's just putting my money where my mouth is. Now, the only difference is, and I'm going to say everything I'm going to be doing, but just in a nutshell, I might do a little bit of water fasting if I feel it. I might do it. I might do 3 days. I might do 7 days. It could happen. But in general, the goal of this is just to show someone how to lose 30 pounds in a month. And anyone who wants to do it can do it with me. I know it kind of sucks because the way I be carrying out my stuff is like, I don't say in a week I'm going to do this. And the reason I don't say that is because when I feel it, I just grab it. Like I just go for it. Once I feel it, I just go for it. So that's just my nature. But just because I start today doesn't mean you can't start tomorrow or today or next week. Once I post a video, is there. You don't necessarily have to do it at the same time I do it. But if you want to jump in right now, you can. If you want to just do 1 week, you can. I'm doing 30 days. 30 days. I am putting all my effort into the next 30 days just to put my money where my mouth is and show that what I'm saying is a fact. 266 pounds today, I'm going to show it all. Okay. That's what I weigh today. All right, let's take our measurements. I think everyone knows how to use a tape measure. I'll just pretty much measure my neck. I don't feel like doing all that. Hold on. Yeah, let's measure the neck. Gotta squeeze tight. You want the best number. About 16 inches on the dot, on the money. 16 inches. That seems high, but I can't really recall. All right, we're gonna do the waist. Do the waist real quick. The waist is funny. I used to think that the waist was like the widest point, but the waist, yeah, that's too much. So that's not my waist. I always struggle measuring the waist because what I see on clothes ain't the same as what I see with the tape measure, This is telling me 45.3. But I know that my waist ain't that wide. Because I wear 36 pants, you know? Yeah, this one's even saying 47. But just to give you an idea, you know, that's kind of what we're working with. What I'll do, though, is I'll go see what my waist, my neck, and my hips are normally when I'm 266 pounds. I track all that stuff. And that's what I'll go by as far as my starting point goes. Or tomorrow. Tomorrow, the measurements for tomorrow is what will really count. Because tomorrow I'll do a true measurement. I just came back from grocery shopping, so let me show y'all what I got, okay? Go ahead and take a look at the receipt, okay? I got eggs, you know, a dozen eggs for $3, okay? Ground turkey, only because it's organic, $7.99. This is just a pound, 99% lean, 1% fat. Onions, okay, green onions like scallion. Also got some other shallots here, shallots, scallion. I forgot to get normal onion, but I don't really need it. I got garlic, jalapeno pepper, and red pepper. Grand total of a whopping nearly $22. You know, it's really because the avocado, the eggs, okay? The eggs, yeah, the avocado and the eggs, that's like $8 right there. And I don't really need them. I'm only eating them because I just broke a fast. All right, that's everything I bought right there, you know. $22, isn't that fucking crazy? Let's see how much avocado weighs with the pit, okay? Turn on our food scale, make sure it zeroes out. It's measuring in milliliters. We want to change the unit, bang. Grams is fine, you know. All right, that's with the pit, 195 grams. Without a pit, it should probably be like 150. We're gonna remove the pit, weigh the pit. We don't really care about the skin, you know. You can subtract a couple ounces if you want, but we're gonna weigh the pit and then we'll get a good idea of how many grams, or we can go by ounces, how many ounces this avocado is. We got 2 avocados that we'll be eating. So that's about 7 ounces. This is about 6.6. So 6.9, 6.6. See how much the pit weigh. So remove the pits, we weighing them in, and they weigh about 1.9. The avocados weigh about 13.5 ounces combined. So 13.5 minus 1.9 gives us about 11.6 ounces. 54 grams, sorry, pit and of avocado. I will have to convert that, but you get an idea of how much pits usually weigh in avocado. Not that much, but enough. I just came from the movie theater and I took the steps to go up three flights. And my heart is pounding. I'm tired. So even though I need to get 10,000 steps in, it'll only be by way of walking today. And I won't even push the cardio. I might hit the gym and lift some weights, but that's not a guarantee. I'm gonna just take it easy today since I just broke my fast. So one of the things I like to do is check the circulars, okay? Where I live, they come on Tuesdays. Now, it used to be Thursdays, it used to be Wednesdays, now it's Tuesdays. But you know, put them head to head, see who has the cheaper meats, cheaper produce. Maybe you go to one place for meat, one place for produce. Maybe you go to one place for everything. Or if you got the money, or you feel, you know, like going super healthy, you can just go to an organic grocery store like Mom's or Whole Foods. Or you can go to the organic sections of these, you know, of the main chain grocery stores, you know. So yeah, I just got home. Just got home, now it's time to cook and eat. Gonna be eating some ground turkey breast, a little bit of veggies, use some ghee. Since I'm feeling low on energy, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna see if I can take a nap and see then if I could wake up around 5, 6 p.m. and get the rest of my steps in by taking like at least a 3-mile walk. Yeah, I gotta try and take it easy. I know I'll probably end up doing 6, but at least a 3-mile walk. We're gonna cut up a little in advance. No, don't really need much. This is the ghee I'll be using right here. All right, that's our garlic. Go ahead, throw that in the pan. Go ahead and cut up our shallot. Shallot is so expensive. We're gonna go ahead and add our turkey breast. Get everything on one side. I usually do not touch it with my hand, but I'm gonna sprinkle a little salt in there, just a little bit. Always add more later. Crack some black pepper on there. Okay. A little bit of cumin. A little bit of ginger. A little bit of basil. A little bit of thyme. And lastly, but not least, a little bit of sage. Okay. So we let this cook up in its own steam for a little bit. All right, we let that cook up for a little bit. Now, one thing I forgot to do was weigh my garlic, weigh my shallots, weigh my bell pepper, weigh my jalapeno. I have a rough idea of how much they weigh. I can actually still weigh a portion of it from what I have left over to still get an idea of how much what I used weigh. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. So first we're gonna get a rough idea of how much my shallots weigh in grams. About 34 grams of shallot. As far as garlic goes, this is about how much I use. One more. Here we go. About 26 grams of garlic. I use one side of a medium-sized bell pepper. It's about 37 grams of a red bell pepper. I use one jalapeno. It's a little bit smaller, but we'll go with this. About 50 grams of a jalapeno. I use like 2 spring onions. It's about 28 grams of, green spring onion. Let's take a look at the finished product. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and do the taste test. My favorite part. Pretty, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah. All right, and as far as the meat goes, you won't believe how little calories this turkey has. Okay? There's 4 servings, 120 calories each. Roughly, we'll say 500 calories. 1 pound of this ground turkey, 99% lean, 1% fat. So this is no more than 600 calories, believe it or not. No more than 600 calories. That's the bowl right there. Bowl of deliciousness. All right, bon appetit. Time to eat. You know, today I'm coming off of a fast, so I'm eating a little bit heavier just today, especially because my body just keeps requesting like protein and fat. I'm staying light on the fat. You know, like this bowl I just ate, it's probably like 500 calories when it comes to the meat. When you add the veggies in there, let's just say 600 total. You add the 2 tablespoons of ghee, let's just say 850 calories total. That's not bad. I'm also gonna have a can of tuna, which is about 200, let's say 250 calories. As you can see, this is the can right here. This is the nutrition label. Back in the day, I used to drain these things. It does say that this is the serving size for 1 can drained, but I'm not gonna drain it because I kind of need everything in here. Again, this is only because I'm coming off a fast. Normally I drain this. I'm gonna drain it a little bit. There's a lot of oil in here. Kind of see the oil. So hopefully by tomorrow, I'll be able to run up steps, you know, without my heart beating, pounding really hard. When my heart beats really hard, when I do high intensity stuff, I know that I'm close to hypoglycemia. I need more blood sugar. Trying to get that without directly taking in carbs is tough. I thought about buying carbs today, but I said nah, because I don't want to get out of ketosis. I want to stay in ketosis. I'm sticking with protein, fat, so just a little bit carbs, not on purpose, and hoping that it doesn't take too long for me to stay in a state of ketosis, but also be able to be highly active. I'm running a little bit late, you know, so like 6:45 right now. I'm gonna get dressed real quick and I'm gonna go for a walk. I just wanna complete 10,000 steps. My goal really though is 20 to 30,000 steps every day. But because I'm just coming off a fast, it's been a crazy day, busy day. The sun will set in like an hour and a half. I don't really have too much time. So my main goal is 10,000. If I could get to 15, awesome. 20 would be pushing it, but if I can get there, 2 thumbs up. Let's see. So as you can see, I'm all dressed up for my walk. You know, I keep it pretty simple, you know. Just a walk, you know, I won't be jogging. So I put on clothes so that I won't be tempted to jog. I didn't wear my running shoes. I didn't wear my running socks. I didn't wear my running pants, shirts, anything. Just only thing that's running is this hat, but yeah, that's it. So let's get it. For me, always have something to catch my sweat, you know, something with a sweatband that's light and has a moisture wicking. Always have my AirPods with this AirPod Pro, AirPod Max, Apple Watch, some comfortable walking running shoes, comfortable socks. It's very important to have comfortable socks and comfortable shoes, you know what I mean? And clothes that you feel comfortable in. You don't want to be self-conscious of anything, you know? You focus on reaching that step goal, getting that fitness in, raising that heartbeat up long enough. So yeah, some light work. See my heart rate, 125 beats a minute. That's where you want to be. You know, just walk at a pace where you feel like going somewhere. You got somewhere to go. You know, honestly, when I take my walks, I just pick a very long route around my neighborhood
scenic, safe, chill, you know, just somewhere, a route where I could like zone out. Zoning out is important. You need time to pass, you know, like take calls and do all those sort of things. As long as you're gonna keep your pace up, if it helps you to zone out, it helps time to go by, feel free, you know. Just reached 6 miles, almost home. Home, I ain't gonna hold you, my feet hurt, like the bottom of my feet and the front bottom part, I forgot what it's called, it hurt. Like I don't ever remember feeling that from walking. I ain't wear the right socks, I ain't gonna lie, but damn. It's been a while though. It's been like 3 weeks since I did any exercise, so it makes sense. But there we go, 6 miles in the books. I did it, day one, even though I just broke a 7-day water fast. Come on now, you can do it, you can do it.
All right, so I'm back. Let's take a look at how I did exercise-wise and eating-wise today. All right, so we're taking a look at the MyFitnessPal website. All right, I prefer the app because the app shows you your exercise as well. We're just gonna refresh this one time for the one time. All right, so for breakfast, you know, I broke my fast with that pouch of tuna, and then I had all this, you know, 8 eggs, 2 avocados. All right, that's how I broke my fast. I pretty much broke my fast with this tuna. I waited like 4 hours, had 4 eggs and an avocado. Waited a couple hours, had 4 eggs, all right? Then I went out to movie theaters, worked, did some things, you know what I'm saying? When I got back inside, I had 1 pound of ground turkey, okay? That's pretty much all of this. That was my ground turkey bowl. And then I had a can of tuna, all right? So at that point, I was at about 2,200 calories, all right? And then before I went for my walk, I still felt like I needed some energy. You know, I was still feeling not necessarily hungry, but was it a craving? Maybe it was a craving, but it felt like the right type of craving. Anyways, I had 4 eggs, 1 can of tuna. And it's actually a good thing because I ended up doing 6 miles of walking, you feel me? And then I had a lot of Zevia, Steez, you know, 2 cans. You know, it's everything zeroed out, 0 calorie. I might have another 2 cans of the orange soda. Something's on my tongue, like my tongue is dry and needs like something sweet, so I'm gonna feed that beast tonight. Mostly because I just came off a water fast. Usually when I'm not water fasting, I don't crave stevia at all. Oh yeah, one more thing. All right, here we go. So after the run was updated, it shows that I actually have 400 calories remaining, but it says my daily goal is 3,100, which isn't accurate. So on the website, my goals are right here. Okay, 1,500 milligrams of sodium, 45% protein, 50% fat, 5% carb. All right, 2,200 calories. That's what I have here as my goals. But if you come here to today, it says my daily goal is 42, 172, 359. It's possible that it didn't update for today. Let's see what it says for tomorrow. Okay, that's what it is. For some reason, yesterday's is like my old stuff. I don't even know where that's from. But the one for tomorrow will show up accurately on the website at least. All right, so this is the app view. All the calories and stuff like that is the same, but you see there's this exercise section. It shows you your steps. You see my 19,000 steps after I just finished my walk, and then you see my walking here. I always log it as running. 763 calories. So that's an extra like 800 calories right there. So you see on the app it says I have 400 calories remaining to reach a 2,200 calorie goal. You feel me? So that means I'm at 1,800 calories, which is actually my goal for this 30-day sprint that I'm doing. So yeah, this concludes day 1 of keto fast and prayer. Day 1 of 30 pounds in 30 days. I completed 19,000 steps. I've reached my calorie goal of 1,800 once you subtract the exercise. I stayed under 30 carbs. Everything was smooth. Even though I just broke a 7-day water fast today, I still hit all my targets, and I did it just naturally. I didn't really calculate or crunch too much, because for me, I've been doing this so long, it's automatic. But I do recommend you measure everything, measure yourself. Just be super, super micromanagement of yourself and what you're doing. That way you achieve your results. You don't have any excuses or any questions at the end of this 30 days. If you decide to do this with me, or you're just doing it afterward or whenever, let me know how it's going. Any comments, anything to say, any words of encouragement, drop them in that comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, The American African. Catch you on day 2. Peace.